Guys, Saturday. Yeah. Chuck, having beautiful weather if you are into snow cones. I did get a beer mail today, speaking of snow cones. Johnny Watson sent a bunch of stuff. There's all sorts of goodies in there. One of the things was a rum cake, which I'm sure when it left your place needed refrigeration, which is why you put some ice packs in the box. But by the time it got here, those weren't really necessary. As a matter of fact, you could just use the beers for that. One of them was Ridiculous, the 2015, and you thought you might have sent something that I've reviewed. This would be that beer. So I'm gonna let it warm up a little and hopefully enjoy that tonight. The other one was let's see, that was an R. Kayasser? I'm pretty sure the V is silent, from Dogfish Head. This is an ancient ale brewed with longberry, cranberry, birch syrup, honey, crankberry, cranberry juice, and herbs. It is 10%. This sounds like a good one. This sounds like a great one for tomorrow. I think this is what we're probably going to be looking at. So, thank you, Johnny. Also sent a couple of virus, which is good because it's gone. That might have suffered some damages last night. I also want to say thanks, Doug. Doug follows this channel. I'm sure you'll leave a comment, and then your channel name is like some numbers and some letters. But Doug's a cool guy. I sent Doug some AR parts. Always happy to help if I'm not using them. I want to know that they're going to get used. And he decided to contribute, and good job. Got in there with one of the electable themes. It's a high definition image, which means it blows up on a 55-inch monitor without getting all pixeled. Some of you guys have sent some, let's just say, very good material. Unfortunately, it's a picture about that big, and when you try to do something like that with it, it just completely goes to shit. So, but quickly, I don't remember who sent this one, but this poor girl just dropped her AK-47 over the handrail, and she was looking at it. This is an example. I was moderately excited when this picture was sent, and unfortunately it does lose a little bit when blown up. So we'll just go back to the one that Doug sent. Excellent job, Doug. The world needs more of the attaboys instead of assholes like Chuck. What are we looking... should be Johnny sent some Harley Davidson coasters and a Harley Davidson keychain for Christine, because even though she doesn't have one, it is a goal. I don't know, did we talk about the holster, or was that just like packing material? On Uncle Mike's, a small little, just something we can maybe I don't know, give away or throw in a pack, and then he sent me a kick-ass bottle opener. Vegas, baby! What are we looking at? We are looking at Lunctis, Viribus, Mabius. Thank you, little refrigerator. This is part of their barreled age series, number 33. It is 50% ale aged in tequila barrels and 50% ale aged in Cabernet Sauvignon barrels. So this one was bottled on February 12th of 2016. So this was one of the ones I told you that Nick and Andy had like waiting for me over at the Keyport. Something that Andy thought I would like, and Nick thought that it represented an instant loss of $15, $16, or $17. I don't remember what this one was. It was over $30 for the two of them from Avery. And the bottle cap is one of the neat little Avery ones that's under the foil. And I am going to use the Vegas chick to open it. Look, getting any foil in there. I don't know what glass they recommend, but this one seemed kind of cool. Okay, here we go. If I didn't mention it, it's what, 5.4%, so considering the cost of this particular bottle of beer, this one doesn't get you back in high alcohol content numbers. The other one does. This one does not. Okay, it has a brownish, kind of hazy color to it, and I'm already getting the smell. It has a you're getting the wine, but it has a serious the sweet sour smell to it. It just doesn't smell like Cabernet Sauvignon. So, cheers. This one should have a lot more alcohol, because as it is extremely dangerous. If you don't get these, unless here, don't get these if you just got done mowing the lawn and the only thing left at the liquor store were these, because first you're gonna go broke buying them, and then you're gonna just pop the top and slam it, pop the top, slam it, pop the top, slam it, because it's because of the alcohol level is only, and I know compared to domestics, but only 5.4%. It's not boozy. It doesn't have any alcohol burning. And it kind of comes off like a lambic. It has that kind of sweet sour. Unlike some of them though, I am getting both the tequila, which I happen to actually kind of like tequila. Good stuff. At one point in time in those, those just out of high school, non-college days, probably a lot of Cuervo Gold and stuff like that, but these days I'd rather just slowly work my way through a bottle of Patron or some, Cabo Wabo or some actual quality stuff, and I'm still trying to find where quality and price maybe intersects a little bit. I think some of you guys have given me some suggestions and I wasn't able to find anything mentioned. It has a lighter mouthfeel, but not light on on flavor or maybe presentation. The first thing you notice is that, like, that sweet sour beginning of the wine, and it starts off making you think this is going to go in the direction of a lambic. They all have somewhat of the same characteristic, but then the higher quality of the Cabernet kind of comes through, and I mean, it has a real high, kind of a high-end kind of wine characteristic versus, you know, just some wine cooler-ish kind of thing. Like midpoint, trailing off all the way to the end, is when you're getting the very subtle tequila, but that tequila is really working with the characteristic of the wine and the beer. Was it Smile Money? We were the one that was truly hoping that it sucked, because then there'd be no desire to try a beer at the price point of this stuff. I wish it sucked too, but it doesn't. I would put this on par with some stuff from the brewery. It'd be kind of cool if the brewery actually did something that was based in the direction of the tequila. I would venture to say that if some of you out there are going, "Ugh, not for me, it has tequila," which means now you need a backspace and take that part out of the comment. But it's one of those, you're reading it on the bottle thing, and it kind of puts you into that mindset. So you're kind of searching for it, so you're searching for it, and I would be very surprised if someone that absolutely despised tequila, gave them a glass of this, and they were even able to, say, immediately pick it out, if they picked it out at all, if they weren't told what this was. Again, a little bit of an oakiness too from the barrels. I don't know what's so special about Avery's run that puts it in the elite end of the wallet sucking prices, but now I've had stuff from the brewery that, you know, at least you're getting a 750 milliliter bottle for less than what this 12-ounce bottle was. So I don't know if it's one of those giggle. We've turned out so many beers already in this series, the specialty series that people have loved. So just for the fun of it, it costs us $1 to fill that bottle. Let's sell it for $15 and just for the fun of it, see what happens. Still wouldn't be surprised if they sold out on it. I'll stick with the high bombers like the Demons of Ale. As for the alcohol goes, I mean, if I had to, you know, go back and waste a bunch of money, I'd rather it was on one of those. If you're gonna spend that kind of money, at least get the booze part of it, so you only have to have like a couple all night long and call her done. But wow, the flavors and how it all works together in this is disappointingly good. What else did it declare? I showed you those brakes from John Huber, the square brakes, and I've got a project coming up for a good friend, and I had another one going to Jim, and then John, and I just wanted 2 black ones, but John, yeah, there you go. Go ahead, make your comment. And John sent, it turns out that the one was kind of a specialty one. It was the Damascus with the Huber Concepts logos on it, and he actually, not to because me and the person whose project this is have talked, and I don't know if he just really liked it or just thought, what the hell, because it's what I got. But John, I don't know where John thought the other one was coming from. Maybe he thought I already had one, but he thought that Jim would get a black one, and I guess maybe John was thinking better than me, but as it turns out, John made that one for me and was hoping that I had something to put it on so that people could see it. And I'm just like, okay, so bear with me, person whose project I'm building, and that's going on it. Now I haven't cleaned these up, just so that you can see them in their worst case scenario. This is the new one going to Jim from John, and this is, and you can kind of see where the back half hasn't been oiled, where the front half has. Like I said, took it straight off of my AR pistol, so if a little bit of cleaning up, this one is going to look just like the brand new one. No nicks, no damage to it. So I think this is going to go on yours, and that Damascus one is going to go on my pistol. It sort of works because it has that almost sort of flat dark earth kind of appearance to it. Being that it does go back into the barrel a little bit, you don't get to see the whole Huber Concepts logos. You barely see the little one at all, and you see some of the big one. But so yeah, I put this on here and snapped some pictures and showed it to John, and he's liked it. So that's where I put it, on there. Surprise! This thing is just so stupid. Just to think, how many times someone said, "Are you gonna build an AR pistol?" Not a chance. Those things are stupid. Stupidly fun. Okay, other than that, well, the Eagle's actually upstairs, and I've been carrying this around today. I know, pretty silly. It's a Walther pistol that hasn't been vetted out at the range for the first time. I'm not sure if I had to defend my life if it would go off or not. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to give this a 10. Just out of spite and the fact that it's expensive. It was good. I still think under the circumstances they could have done better. So, Avery, I'm giving you a 9 on this. Barrel aged tequila barrels. Cabernet Sauvignon. It's tasty, but without having that booze level up in there, it kind of disappoints for the rest of the stuff in this series, and it kind of stops you from sipping and enjoying it. Instead, you just whoo, straight through to the finish line. Okay, and as promised, yeah, this I think is safe to, I think I might leave this out just a little bit longer and then put it in the fridge, either first thing tomorrow morning, or just want to make sure that it doesn't like instantly chill back up. But look at the one from Dogfish Head tomorrow. Other than that, I've got nothing other than the fact that Christine is making the potatoes and onions and peppers, the I don't know what else to call them. Like I've always called them the campfire potatoes. You know, sticks of spreadable heart attack in there, and you put those on for 45 minutes before you put anything else on, and then the everything else is chicken and pineapple kebabs. So yeah. So okay, guys, I think that covers everything. Got the last, or not the last, but I got the tack packs up. Probably work on a video tomorrow, because I'm just going to take a box and I'm going to open it. I'm going to stick everything in those 3 boxes, and it's going to Fabrizio for his giveaway. Or, I mean, he can do what he wants. If he wants to pull something out and use it for himself, he doesn't necessarily have to give it away. Once I got rid of it, I don't care what happens to it. It's exactly what one of my friends said when he came back from Vegas and said that the prostitute said for $50 more I'll swallow. On that note, I will see you guys tomorrow.